Hey, how's it going out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a really great day. I'm your host, Cash, and this is Trucker News, or as I like to scream out on the stand when they call me in to testify under oath, hashtag Trucker News. Woo! What is Trucker News, you're asking? Well, I'm an illiterate, semi-literate truck driver, and I'm going to read the trucking stories to you that you need to know. Nobody else needs to know unless you want to share this with a friend. By all means, share it with your friends. Let them know what's up. I got the stories you need to know. I'm going to try to read them to you the best of my abilities so you don't have to read a doggone thing the way life was intended. Because we all know reading not never did not nothing for not nobody. Never. And that's facts. So we're going to go to some stories. I'm going to read these stories to you today. You're going to learn something. And we're all going to leave happy, I guess. Hit that like button for me. Let's get to it. I got the best news stories here you could think of. A $90 million verdict against Werner Enterprises has been turned over, or some people would say overturned, more than a decade after a crash. Commercial driver gets 24-hour timeout for speeding and throwing marijuana out. Not a good look. West Virginia to spend $25 million to increase truck parking. Trucking company to pay $919,000 to settle an OTR disability discrimination. Trooper finds $1.8 million in cocaine inside big rig. Woo, come on now. Come on now. Lack of English proficiency ranks among the top trucker violations in June, according to Wyoming. And New York DOT highlights the use of thermal drone technology. A thermal drone technology coming to a way station near you. They use this during the Blitz, and they want to tell us all about it. And they're working on automated speed enforcement in Colorado construction zones. And that's the opinion piece of the day. Stick around to the end. Let's get to it. The $90 million verdict against Werner Enterprises, I like to call them Wormy. They a little wormy over there. Overturned more than a decade after a fatal I-20 crash. Let's get into this. $90 million verdict awarded to a family injured in a crash with Werner Enterprises semi-truck has been overturned more than a decade after the fatal accident. The December 2014 crash happened on Interstate I-20 near Odessa, Texas, when an F-150 pickup truck lost control in icy conditions and crossed the center median, where it was struck by an oncoming semi-truck operated by Werner Enterprises. The accident severely injured two children in the Blake family and took the life of another one. The Blake family then sued Werner and the truck driver, Shazi Ali, and settled with the pickup truck driver. Yes. Okay. A district court jury initially found Werner employees other than Shazi liable for 70% of the accident and found that Ali liable for 14%. Salinas was determined to be 16% liable for the accident. Blake family was awarded $90 million in May of 2018, $68 million, which was awarded to one of the children that was rendered a quadriplegic as a result of the accident. According to the Dallas Express, Werner and Ali appealed to the 14th District Court of Appeals in Houston, where the initial decision was affirmed. Werner and Ali then petitioned for a review of the state Supreme Court on June 27th of this year. The Texas Supreme Court chose to rule in favor of Werner and Ali, dismissing and reversing the judgment by the initial jury and the Court of Appeals. Chief Justice Jimmy Blacklock wrote the following opinion. Its awful accident happened because of an out-of-control vehicle suddenly skidding across a wide median and struck the defendant's truck before he had time to react as he drove below the speed limit in his proper lane of traffic. Blacklock wrote, this singular and robustly explanatory fact fully explains why the accident happened and who is responsible. The sole approximate cause of the accident and the injuries was sudden, unexpected hurtling of the victim's vehicle into oncoming highway traffic for which the defendants bore no responsibility. Werner and Ollie have been released from all legal liability in the eyes of the Texas court. So if you guys don't remember this accident, it was horrible. This lady was driving her F-150 down the road with her 3 little kids in the back, and she hit a patch of ice, went across the median head on into a Werner truck. And then she sued Werner for operating a truck on icy roads, of which she was driving a pickup on the same damn roads. This was one of those, like, made no sense to me, and I'm glad they've overturned this, in my opinion. I'm sorry for the family. I'm sorry for all it is, but the guy's driving a truck down the road where he's supposed to be, doing what he's supposed to be doing, and you cross the median and hit him head on, and it's his fault somehow. Oh, it just blew my mind when they did this. This is why I had this as the top story of the day, because this is major. Like, these bull crap lawsuits have got to stop against truckers and trucking companies. You know what I mean? That guy, the truck driver that drove for Werner, the court ruled he was 14% responsible. So he was going to have to pay 14% of the $90 million verdict for doing his job. It just ain't right. It just ain't right. So I'm glad they've overturned that. I mean, sorry for the family, but, you know, taking that guy's, all the money that guy's ever going to earn in his life is not going to bring your family back. And how is it you're driving on slick roads with your kids? I mean, I hate to say it, but, you know, if the roads are that bad, get off the daggum roads, you know. But that's my opinion on all that. Commercial vehicle driver gets 24-hour time out, as they say, for speeding and throwing marijuana from the cab, says the California Highway Patrol. The California Highway Patrol recently called out a commercial vehicle driver for less than stellar decision making, resulting to speed and a drug infraction. On July 14th, troopers at the Mountain Pass Commercial Vehicle Enforcement Facility, located in Nipton, California, made a teaching moment out of a CMV driver's bad day. Yeah, don't be throwing your drugs out the window. It ain't a good idea. I mean, unless you see me standing on the side of the road and you say, woo-woo, you know, throw them. Give me some sort of code so I know, you know, crow at me a little bit. Give me a little, you know, and toss them out. Yeah, I'm just saying, I'll dispose of them properly for you. I'm just to let you know. I'm just to let you know. I'll put them in the nearest waste disposal. I promise. I promise. West Virginia to spend nearly $25 million to increase truck parking along 3 existing facilities along I-81, I-64, and I-79. Come on, I'm going to tell you, all 3 of those interstates need more parking. So kudos to West Virginia for this. And I like that they're going to build on to existing facilities. That is the most economical way. I mean, I wish we had more rest areas in this country. I'm parked at a rest area right now. I hate truck stops. I like to pull in, get my fuel, and leave because I'm too tempted to go in there and buy something, you know. I buy things I shouldn't buy, like, you know, like monkeys and whatnot, of which the spring broke in Trucker Monkey. So Trucker Monkey needs some repairs, guys. He's got some surgery coming up. But I go in there and buy stupid stuff, you know. It's just out of habit. But anyway, I'm glad they're doing this. Instead of building all new rest areas, just build on to the ones there. Just add me 20 more parking spots to all these rest areas. Be all I need. West Virginia officials have announced that expanded truck parking is coming to 3 state facilities through a federal grant. Come on with that federal's money. On July 11th, U.S. Senator Shelley Moore Capito announced a $24.8 million grant for the West Virginia Department of Transportation through the U.S. Department of Transportation Build Program to construct truck parking. The grant will fund the building of more truck parking spaces at 3 existing West Virginia Division of Highway facilities. Yeah, bo, come on with it. Reports that truck parking will be added to the welcome centers located on I-81 in Beckley County, I-64 in Cabell County, and while in the former way station located on I-79 in Monongalia County will be transformed into truck parking stalls. Come on with it. I hate when they tear down a way station. Well, I don't hate when they do that, but I hate when they tear it down and then they close it up. It's like, ooh, that's truck parking, bro. Leave that open for me. I parked there. So this is a good deal. I'm glad the states are starting to get a jump on it, and that's pretty awesome. A trucking company will pay $919,000 to settle an OTR driver disability discrimination lawsuit. A national trucking company has agreed to pay more than $900,000 to settle claims that it discriminated against over-the-road truck drivers with medical conditions. Western Distribution is to pay $919,000 in monetary relief to 60 victims of discrimination in order to settle a federal lawsuit. According to a statement released on July 16th, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission sued Western Distribution for discriminating against dozens of employees who were mostly over-the-road truck drivers through the company's corporate policy. The lawsuit alleges that Western violated the Americans with Disability Act, which requires employers to provide a reasonable accommodation to individuals with disabilities unless doing so would cause an undue hardship. Officials pointed to Western's full-duty policy, which requires employees to be free from any medical restrictions in order to work, regardless of whether the individual could work with or without the restrictions. Also said Western maintained a company policy that involved firing workers if they were not able to return from Family Medical Leave Act within 3 months, even if they could have returned with a shorter extension or accommodations. Federal authorities further accused Western of firing workers with little or no warning through a letter in the mail. Yeah, that's crazy. A letter in the mail. They're firing you. And that's Western Distribution. You know, the big old hood trucks, the blue ones out there out west. Yeah, not a company for me. I really haven't seen anything from them that I liked. You know, it's kind of like it's all poo-poo to me. So wouldn't have bothered me any. But hey, if you got to drive a big blue Peterbilt, you better not have any medical issues or they'll fire your ass to a letter in the mail. Come on. Troopers find $1.8 million in cocaine inside a big rig that bypassed a Michigan way station. Hey, what's old Cash been saying for about a year now? The trucks you want to go after are the ones that bypass the open way stations. Yeah, I'm not talking about getting a pre-pass or any of those other transponder go-aheads. I'm talking about the guy that ain't got no transponder. He don't speak no English. He's got some cocaine in the back. That's probably the truck you want to pull over and take a look at. The Michigan State Patrol seized more than $1.8 million worth of illegal drugs from a semi-truck that was pulled over for bypassing a way station on Tuesday. Approximately 9:15 on July 15th, troopers at the MSP's Monroe Post Commercial Vehicle Enforcement were manning the northbound scale on I-75 in Frenchtown Township. A 2018 Kenworth tractor pulling a flatbed trailer bypassed the scale, failing to stop. Whoop, there you go. That's the guy you're looking for. A traffic stop was initiated and the trooper contacted the 26-year-old from Ontario, Canada. Yeah, the driver told police he picked up a load in Ohio and was returning to Canada. After obtaining consent to search the vehicle, trooper discovered four U-Haul cardboard boxes with a total of 70 vacuum-sealed packages of cocaine located in a flatbed storage compartment. Well, damn it, boy. Subsequently, the packages tested positive for cocaine. The truck driver denied any knowledge of the presence of the drugs. The truck driver was arrested and booked in the Monroe County Jail on charges of possession with intent to deliver cocaine of over 1,000 grams. Damn it, boy. He and all kind of poo-poo. Lack of English proficiency ranks among top trucker violations in June, according to the Wyoming boys. Dozens of commercial vehicles failed to prove they can speak and read English. Oh, commercial truck drivers. Sorry, of course the truck can't speak English. Uh, during interviews with the Wyoming Highway Patrol last month, the Wyoming Highway Patrol Commercial Carrier Division recently shared the top commercial vehicle violations. The violations that top the list is operating a commercial vehicle without proof of periodic inspection. So you ain't got an annual inspection. That was number 1, but not far behind. At number 5 on the Wyoming Highway Patrol's top 10 was driver cannot satisfy English language proficiency. Failed interview. 66 violations in June. Boy, I feel like they're not trying very hard if they're only getting 66 people. I mean, hell, I think about 1 in 5 trucks on the road right now can't speak English, according to the warehouses I'm at. You know, the warehouses I go to, it's a lot of, let me talk to my phone, and then my phone talks to you, and for me, that don't cut it. That don't cut it. Just saying. The New York DOT highlights use of thermal drone technology on commercial vehicles, just so you know. The New York State Department of Transportation is using advanced drone technology to aid in spotting commercial vehicles with issues. Whoa. On July 15th, announced the agency participation in the Operation Safe Driver Week Blitz alongside the Commercial Vehicle Safety Alliance and other law enforcement partners. As part of the Operation Safe Driver Week activities, the New York DOT highlighted the use of drone technology and thermal imaging to catch equipment problems. Woo! The New York State DOT shared a thermal image of a semi-truck in motion as well as other images from Operating Safe Driver Week enforcement. Damn it, boy. So they gonna get you one ways or another. Automated speed enforcement's coming to Colorado construction zones. Drivers will soon face civil penalties for speeding in certain construction zones thanks to a new Colorado Department of Transportation. Starting on July 21st, speeding enforcement camera technology will be activated on the Colorado 119 construction zone in Boulder County to issue warnings and eventually civil penalties to speeders as part of a larger Colorado speed enforcement program, which is expected to expand to other Colorado DOT-owned traffic corridors in the future. There you go. You've been warned. You've got your heads up. Don't let me get you. Don't let me getting you them civil penalties in Colorado. I say if it ain't criminal, wipe your ass with it. But whatever, it's up to you to do what you want to. Call you a lawyer. See what they think about it. You know, don't ever do anything with the government without a lawyer present. I always say. But whatever, folks, that's it. That's my advice. That's my opinions. That's trucker news. Thanks for sticking around. If you stuck around this long, be sure to hit that like button for me. You know I've earned it. Become a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, come join me for a live show. They're lots of fun. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Take care of each other out there. Remember, people are more important than trucking, and don't let the squirrels distract you. Hi, I want to talk to you real quick about the ES Advantage card. Do you need discounts at major truck stop chains? They got them. Do you need discount on shop rates at TA and Love's? They got them. Tire discounts. They even got health insurance now. Click the link down below. Easy application, no credit check. Sign up. They give you a call back, take all your information, and you'll be in the network. Hi, let me introduce you to Zero Breeze. It's a portable air conditioner. It is lightweight. It is very convenient. Take this with you everywhere you go. 5,280 BTUs of cooling power right in the palm of your hand. Run it off its battery or 2 batteries. It's up to you. Or you can run it straight off your truck's inverter and your truck batteries. Use my link below to save money and not idle that truck.